This right here is the MSI Modern 15. It's a laptop that I was really stoked to try out in the first place. Because then I received the package, and to be very frank with you, it has been a very underwhelming experience. I'm not saying it's a bad laptop. It's just that the kind of expectations that you have with the Modern series from MSI, nope, just doesn't live up to the expectations. Why do I say that? This is Varun from Guiding Tech, and you're watching my in-depth review of the MSI Modern 15. So yeah, let's get started. Alright, so let's kick things off with the design. Like right off the bat, this thing kind of reminds me of the Xiaomi notebooks simply because of how minimalistic and how grayish it is. I mean, it's a single slab of grey that has a very minimal MSI logo here and plain sides and everything. I mean, if I were to show you a footage of the Mi notebook, I'm pretty sure you won't be able to tell the difference for the most part. And that's pretty average, to be very frank with you. The build quality is fine. It's nothing out of the ordinary, to be very fair with you. It's good. It's kind of solid. There is no massive flex here. Obviously there is a bit of flex, but yeah, it's fine. It is, to be very fair with you, a very minimalistic and sort of boring design as well. Again, something that we do not expect out of MSI. This new branding in itself doesn't feel right to me. But anyway, for the normal user, this should be fine. In terms of I/O, on the left side, you get the DC charging port, a full-size HDMI port, a Thunderbolt port, then a full-size USB 3.0 port, a headphone jack, and over to the right side, you get two more USB ports and a microSD card reader. And that's about it. For a 15-inch laptop, I would have expected a full-size SD card reader, but for some reason, this thing just happens to be the trend now that a lot of brands are just going for microSD card readers and not full-sized SD card readers, which is something that I'll never understand. But yeah, it is what it is. So anyway, in terms of the overall design, yeah, it's quite boring. I do not really like it. It's fine. See, for the normal user, they might enjoy it. But if you compare with the previous editions of the Modern series, or with the Prestige series, or with the kind of design language that MSI usually goes for, this seems very boring. And now what I do like about this laptop is this panel right here. It's really one of the best panels that I've used on a laptop in a very long time, and obviously that is one thing that you do expect out of MSI, and they certainly lived up to that factor. It comes with great color gamut, the viewing angles are also good, and obviously you can change the color profile as per your liking. Obviously there is no high refresh rate here, but for what it's worth, the panel is pretty good for a normal use case as well as for content creators and for any normal person who needs that kind of color calibration. Now moving along, we have the keyboard here, which was one of my biggest disappointments with it, simply because the keyboard does not offer that good that feedback here is not that good. First off, they have a lot of space available here, which they haven't utilized well. Like, you could have stretched out the keys a little bit in order to make the keyboard a little bit wider and a little bit more spacious, which they haven't, which kind of feels disappointing. Secondly, the layout here is kind of weird with all those delete, insert, page out keys on the right side. I mean, I agree it looks symmetric with that arrow keys and everything on the right side, but when actually using it, it just does not look good. Also, what is this function key doing in the right side? Name one other laptop that has the function key in the bottom right corner. I am sorry I'm raising my voices, but this thing has annoyed out of me. The right control has been crammed up to make space for that function key, and that function key is, I'm sorry, it just feels very stupid. I mean, what makes things worse is that MSI is doing that. I mean, I would be fine if a newcomer brand was just trying to experiment with the keyboards and they're doing that. I'm like, yeah, fine. I mean, they're just experimenting and it's a failed experiment. What is MSI doing? They have worked with SteelSeries. They know, the company is known for making some of the best laptops on their best keyboards on their laptops. Even if they're not partnered with SteelSeries, some of their keyboards in itself have been great. What is this? The design is bad. The feedback offered is not that good. It's way too crammed in for a 15-inch chassis, and just not a lot to like here. So yeah, the keyboard for me, for a typing enthusiast, is not good. Well, that was the keyboard. What will disappoint you even further is the touchpad. See, as a touchpad, it's nice. Gestures work fine, no palm rejection issues, everything works flawlessly. The complaint that I have is with the size. Now, I know Shubhro is going to show you a proper B-roll, but just look at this. Look at this like a normal shot. If you just look at it like this, what does it tell you? It shows that it has so much of free space available, which the company just did not use. What's even worse comes in the expectation part, because MSI has been offering wide touchpads on lots and lots of their laptops. So I just do not understand this logic. Why have you gone with a cramped touchpad here? The touchpad is great. I'll say this again. The touchpad here is great for what it's worth, in sense of, not for what it's worth, but for the kind of surface area that it covers, it works fine. But the surface area in itself is very small. It's a 15-inch machine. We've had 13-inch and 14-inch laptops from the likes of Asus and Acer and even Lenovo that offer wider touchpads. This is... Now, it's not all bad with the laptop, and well, obviously one thing that you associate MSI to be the best at is the performance. And thankfully, thank God, that is great on this laptop. Like, not just good, great. So our unit comes here packed with an 11th gen Intel Core i7 1165 G7 coupled with 16 GB of RAM clocked at 3200 MHz. There's obviously the Intel Z graphics, but for dedicated graphics, there's also the Nvidia GeForce MX450. As for storage, you get a 512 GB PCIe SSD, which is obviously user upgradable as well. Now, as you would expect, the performance on this thing has been top notch, whether it's normal day-to-day usage or photo editing or even video editing. The laptop handles all of those tasks without any issues or any hiccups whatsoever. Obviously, when I talk about video editing, keep your expectations real. Add to that, see, the thing about laptops is that hardware specification is something that every brand can offer. What separates them is the cooling, and the cooling on this thing has been great as well. I mean, even after gaming on this for 2 hours straight, running benchmarks and even video editing on this for an hour straight, the laptop never crossed the 85-degree mark, which is exceptionally good. And the heat dissipation is one thing, but overall the package feels very good and the thermals on this thing have been quite promising, so no issues whatsoever. Next up, there's the battery life, and not good. For me, the battery life has been averaging around 4 to 4.5 hours with medium usage, and not that good. Add to that the fact that while you can use the Thunderbolt port to charge this thing, the company still for some reason couples a barrel plug. Cost cutting? I don't know. But like, if your laptop supports it, then why make a barrel plug? Just give us a Type-C charger that we can use to like charge other devices as well. That's the whole point of Type-C charging. Anyway, that is the whole MSI Modern 15 in a nutshell. For the normal user, you'd still be happy with it. I mean, it's not a very disappointing factor considering the other products in the same price range that the laptop competes with. Personally, considering that I am slightly oriented towards MSI products, I'll admit it, I have said it before as well. When it comes to laptops, I do have a thing for MSI laptops. I just love that brand for some reason, simply because of how they cool things, their design language, the keyboards, everything. With this, apart from the performance factor, everything has been a disappointment. The design language, I don't know what they're doing. The keyboard, I have no idea what they're doing. If someone else was in the market asking me, hey, should I buy the MSI Modern 14 or 15? I'll be like, yeah, you can still buy it. It's not a bad option. See, it's not a bad option. But it's like MSI has deviated from what it used to be. Anyway, that was it. If you like this video, make sure to let us know by giving us a thumbs up and subscribing to our channel for more awesome tech content. Till then, this is Vam from Guiding Tech, and I'll see you in the next one.